What's going on, guys? So today we have Pokemon Mystery Mail Day number 46. All right, let's get into it. Got some goodies here. I'm gonna try and make it relatively short and sweet, even though you know we're pretty bad at that. So, starting off, one of the main drivers of my card selling business on Mercari, my little Mercari shop, is Pokemon theme decks. For whatever reason, they've sold really well on my shop. I don't know if I've become a theme deck enthusiast and people want to buy theme decks from me, but I really appreciate it. And also, I would just want to say, guys, thank you so much. Seriously, thank you so much. We've hit 204 subscribers, guys. 204. I remember when I just really wanted 10. Then I remember when I just really wanted 20. 50, 100, and now I'm honestly, I'm so happy to be at the 200 mark. I was psyched to be at the 100 mark, and it seems like they're picking up a lot more naturally now. I do ask sellers on eBay, hey, check me out. I don't do it anymore, but I used to talk to people at the bar that I work at, Starlight on 22nd, baby, our family operated bar. I used to ask the patrons that would come in there, hey, if you're interested in Pokemon, or like if they commented on something I was wearing or cards I was looking at, because I'll sort and buy cards while I'm there at work. I've had people bring in collections and sell me cards. It's a safe public place. There's cameras. So I'm kind of known for like the Pokemon bartender almost. Anyways, I haven't reached out to anybody that comes in anymore because I feel pretty good about the subscription base. And I'm not really promoting it like I was on social media anymore. I'm just going to let it run at this point. That being said, what we have here, I think, is a theme deck. It feels pretty heavy. Let's get into it. Oh, yeah. First and foremost, we've got our trusty Husky. Let's go. Everybody needs a razor blade in this line of work. Or I guess in this line of hobby. All right, let's go. I love these boxes. They're rigid. They protect whatever's being shipped. I remember when I got this deck, I was supposed to win a couple of other decks, and I didn't. One of them actually is backup forbidding because the buyer didn't pay. Guys, don't be the type of person that bids on an item that other people really want to collect with no intention of paying for it, just to bid it up and be spiteful. That is the absolute worst thing that you can do. I have had to cancel one thing I bid on before. That was just, I didn't see a huge crease in the card, and I panicked because it was a shining Charizard, and I didn't want the purchase to go through. Normally, I accept kind of whatever condition cards that I get, and it is what it is. Oh, an update. If you watched one of my recent videos, I got an Articuno from Skyridge. Beautiful card, but unfortunately did have some denting and a surface crease at the bottom right-hand corner of the card, and I was pretty upset about it. I was pretty heated. But I also said to you guys, I was like, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to the seller. Me and the seller have worked out a deal. They are actually going to instant transfer me money, a partial refund of sorts. And I told them I might check out their other listings. Still, even with the refund, I'm still at $180 for that Articuno, which was supposedly supposed to be a near mint card. And I let them know, even with the refund, and I'm not petty, so I'm not going to file a return, but even with the refund, it was overpaying. I won that same Skyridge Articuno, which I'm going to replace the other one with today for about 130 bucks. That was a steal. Pretty close to paying half of what I paid on the other one, and it's in a very similar condition, and I'm hoping there's no surprises there, so we'll find out. And that also means that the Skyridge Articuno that I received from that seller, which is close to near mint, but it does have the denting, the indentations, and it does have the surface crease. I just don't know if a card like that could ever get a 7 or an 8. I don't think you're ever going to see 7s with creases. I don't think that's a thing. I don't even think you're going to see a 6 with a crease. So I think a 5 would be great. I think considering the edgeware being so minor on the card, like overall the condition, the hollow, it all looks really good. But I gotta say, overall, maybe a PSA 5, and I just don't think that's ever gonna fetch 180. I could be wrong. Maybe a graded PSA 5 Articuno would get 180. If that's the case, maybe I should actually send it in for grading. PSA grading now is only $18, and while I kind of agree Aspen is making some noise right now, I think she misses me a lot. It sounds like she's saying dada. So we're trying to get her to say dada. Anyways, guys, moving forward, I don't know if you agree. I kind of agree with Rattle Pokemon that grading is kind of a scam. But it's also interesting too. Like, I don't know. I could go either way with grading. I think that it's necessary, and at the same time, I think that it's kind of silly. All right, let's go. All right, so we got this from C. Melson. Doesn't even show their first name, so I can't really do a proper name shout out. Anyways, what we've got here, guys, is a beautiful Cold Fusion theme deck. This thing is nice. It is very minty. Can't wait to put that up for sale. Beautiful theme deck. I've got $54 in this theme deck, and a couple nights of watching and kind of negotiating with myself. Is this worth it? It's a used theme deck. It doesn't always turn out great. Even some of my flips have very narrow profit margins because then you've got seller fees and shipping. Sometimes I get a holographic card in the theme decks and the holographic card is damaged. So then I have to order another holographic card just to sell the theme deck in a nice condition because I'm not going to sell anything that's not in good condition. We've got, without stating it, we got some peanuts here. We'll let those out and get our cards out of here soon. All right, let's see. And all the damage counters just kind of flew out, so we'll want to bag those up. All right, let's flip this around and see what we're working with here. All right, so we've got our cool. We've got our, oh, this is cool. This is like a little checklist for like the booster packs you want and stuff. We've got a rule book here. You guys might not be able to see that. Don't care. All right, let's keep going here. We've got our card list, which has that Lugia on the front from this Neo Genesis deck. And we've got our cards, which of course, none of them are sleeved, not even the holo. Not ideal. Woo! So we've got cards like this Mantine. See what else we got. We got Totodile in here. Classic, guys, classic. See what else we got. We got Chinchou in here. Classic. Oh, let's see. It's redundant. It's a lot of the same cards. We got Horsey. Got this little artwork for Horsey. I'm trying to make it so y'all can see that, but it is redundant. We've got Croconaw. See if y'all can see that. This lantern's pretty sick. It's a great artwork. I love the hand-drawn artworks. Can't go wrong with the hand-drawn artworks. Oh, this is one of the best. I love Pikachu. Love Pikachu. I forgot he was in this theme deck. Fantastic. Love this card. Beautiful. And they look mint condition. This is awesome. Got those. We've got this Seadra right here. Okay. And we got more Totodiles, more Croconaw. Oh, forgot about him. Got an Elekid. And we've got an Electabuzz. You guys can see that. All right. We got some trainers, Moo Moo Milk, Professor Elm. I don't know if y'all remember these trainers. Not going to go through all of it. That's how I actually started the YouTube. I was going over my theme deck collection and talking about the theme decks that I like the most. Okay, we've got our holo. We've got our Kingdra right here. I'm going to get this thing in a sleeve ASAP after showing you guys. See if it has any cleaning on it. Wow. So there is one minor, literally there's one surface scratch on this card. Other than that, holo is immaculate. Beautiful, beautiful card. Barely any edge wear. This is a really nice card. Card looks mint on the back. You guys will see that shortly. Just from far away, you can see the sheen on this card. The high reflective, that gloss that gloss reflectant right there, that hollow, it's still beautiful. It just looks so shiny. It's still really, really nice. So this is gonna sell for a little bit more. Hey, Diana, so I am using my wife's phone that I did buy for her, but it is an iPhone 13, so the quality is amazing, but I needed to give that context before I said this. Diana, your mom just texted you, love you, good night. Something along those lines. There was more written there, but the beginning of it said, love you, good night. Do you hear me? Diana? Diana? My wife must have just disappeared. Not sure. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All I need you to say was okay. All right.
Oh, why?
It doesn't even matter because your mom said I love you. She sent you a text.
Oh.
I was just confirming with you.
Okay. Guys.
All right, so we're gonna get this bad boy in a sleeve. Also, if you guys can make that out with this really awesome camera, God, the quality is so much better on this phone. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Mint. Thing is mint. Minty, fresh, like my Colgate. All right, so we got that. We're gonna get this in a top loader, as it should have been in one. Come on. Who doesn't put the main hollow of the deck in a top loader? I could have been a really petty buyer that was really looking forward to getting all this nicely packaged. Anyways, we've got that in there. We'll get this theme deck wrapped up in some plastic as well. And we're gonna go ahead and put everything back in this box. What's cool about this theme deck box in particular is that it's got a little bit of hollow pattern on there with the stars and so forth. Really, really nice. Love seeing that. This was the only run of decks that did that, other than Legendary Collection, I do believe. I'm trying to think of any other decks that had hollow patterns on them. I can't really think of any off the top of my head. Anyways, this is like the third Cold Fusion deck that I've ordered in. Never gets old. These sell really well for me. And the last one I sold was not in this good of condition. This box, not only is the box in very nice condition, but the cards are in really nice condition too. Show you guys the back of it. Go to the extreme with Neo Genesis theme decks. You'll find all new trainer cards, Neo Genesis Pokemon cards, including baby Pokemon and new stages of your old favorites. Put a freeze on every attack with the high voltage of the Cold Fusion theme deck. Gosh, these are so great. Of course, this one did not come with the Lugia coin. These seldom, when I order these in, they are seldom full package complete. And if they are, the sellers are usually asking too much. For me personally, I buy a lot of product now. I've learned to get really, really savvy with my purchases. And I kind of have a threshold for what I'm willing to spend on a theme deck, and it's like 30 to 40 bucks because usually the hollows aren't that great. This was a nice change of pace where the hollow actually was decent in this one, and it happened to come with all these damage counters, which is a nice little touch to adding the full package. I'll put that in a nice little team bag just so that's kind of the whole package. The only thing this deck is missing, honestly, because it's in mint condition, is the Lugia coin. So, and I may have an extra one of those. I don't know. And that's the other thing. I haven't even counted out the cards. There could be missing energies or Pokemon. I didn't even count the cards just there. But a lot of the times when I get these decks, they're missing specific trainer cards, energy cards, one or two common Pokemon. And I have a big collection, so I'm able to fill in that stuff. Getting it at a low discounted price is okay if it's missing a couple things, because I'm able to fill those in. And then I put it up for resale. Usually they sell. And the stuff that I've had sitting, it's okay because the prices are kind of high. I don't really like selling my stuff. I do it to help continue and fuel the hobby. But you are getting it from someone who is a passionate collector. So I think that's why people like to buy this stuff off of me. I can't think of any other reason why. There's lots of options out there, just being honest. Anyways, let's get into the next thing, the next part of our Pokemon Mystery Mail Day number 46. That's going to be a great video. When we get to 100, that's going to be a great video. All right. Opening this next one, and I'm sure it is some cards. If you guys don't know, if you're new to the channel, I posted a video a while back of my master sets, specifically Wizards of the Coast master sets. I started with all the old sets, and I'm working my way up now through Skyridge. The sets I need to work on the most are Expedition, Aquapolis, Skyridge. So Skyridge is coming along nicely. You'll see hollows from Skyridge. Aquapolis is coming along nicely. Expedition, I haven't really started yet. I ordered one hollow from that today. That's going to be an easier set to complete because Aquapolis and Skyridge, they don't mess around. The cards are fetching premiums these days, especially if you're going to buy a PSA 9 or 10, which, by the way, I really don't recommend it, guys. I know people, I'm literally friends with somebody that's local and has a collection of Skyridge 9s, and honestly, I don't even want to know what they spent on all those cards. I'm trying to complete all these collections on a budget. They're going in a binder, in binders with sleeves on them, because my binder does allow sleeves to go in too. You can't really tell the difference between a PSA 8, 9 to a 5, 6-ish grade card, and that's kind of what I'm going after, more used cards. Some of them are very special to me, so I am trying to get near mint for some of them, but there's 32 hollows, and that's not even counting the crystal rares. So it's 64 hollows to complete for those two sets. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. Think about it. Even if you're getting cards for $10 a card, you're going to spend $640 to complete those sets at $10 a card. These cards are going more around like $40, $50 to $100 to $200. Yeah. A lot of people easily would spend $6K or more trying to complete these two sets. Just because they're going to be some super hype cards. Arcanine is one of them. Articuno is definitely one of them. Gengar, that's going to be a tough one from Skyridge. I love that card. Anyways, let's get into it, guys. You know, everyone has different belief systems on, you know, graded and if graded is a better investment. What I like about graded is I kind of have a professional insight of what someone thinks a card is worth, and that's helpful when determining for yourself what the card is worth to you. All right, so it was in this cardboard and now wrapped in bubble. Nice and simple. Nice and simple and easy. I'm going to reuse all this stuff for shipping out my own stuff. Oh, and I just banned it. Just destroyed. No. Okay. All right, guys. I have to look at the card for myself first because I have to make sure. I just have to go forward saying this card is mint because that's what it was. That's what it was marketed as. It looks mint. It looks mint, but I can't be sure. I can't be sure. And don't mind my loud 3 Maltese. Guys, Cleo, stop it. Babe, you can always shush them. All right. I know you guys have been left in limbo. Like, what does he have? What is he looking at right now? I was really let down about the Articuno that I got recently. And that seller was so nice. If you are watching this, thank you. I'm glad we worked something out. But to be real, still not thrilled with that whole experience and how that went down. Yeah, definitely. And I think if I was pettier, I definitely would have still left a bad feedback review. But stuff happens. People are human beings. He was a new seller. Whatever. Putting it behind me. Move forward. And let's see what the condition is like on this guy. Okay. Looks mint. I think we got a winner. We got a winner. Now, I spent the same amount on this Crobat as I did on the Articuno. So I have the same expectations of this card better be friggin' beautiful. We've got a Skyridge Crobat. Really, really, really nice artwork. The sheen is all there. You know, they're hanging upside down. This is a low population graded card. One, because I just don't think anybody thought this card was going to be that hype, but now the scarcity of this card is driving its price, in my opinion, because I just don't get it. I don't get why this card fetched so much. I mean, the artwork is undeniably good, but yeah. So this is the whole card. Get it even closer there for you. In fact, let's go ahead and just don't want to damage anything, just for the sake of showing it off. So you can almost tell this card came right out of a binder. It's got a little bit of that binder work to it, a little bit of bowing to it, and it's more prominent on one side than the other. So it's not a flat card by any means, which is a bummer. But you can't have it all. I'm extremely OCD, but you can't have it all. Look at this beauty. I saw a PSA 8 of this card and no one was even bidding on it, and that was at $130. I paid $170, $180 for this card, somewhere around that. So part of me right now is like, but this could be a 9, bro. Chill. But the other part of me is like, no, it's probably not a 9. It's probably an 8 at best. And I want to know that I got better value than $130 on this card. You guys can tell me what you think. If anybody has any insight or is a expert on Skyridge, let me know. Beautiful card though. Overall, very happy with it. Gonna put that bad boy in the binder where he belongs with the other winners. Okay, except for that Articuno. I'm never gonna forget about that Articuno because it was like, it looked like such a perfect card, and then it just had horrific indentation in the bottom right hand corner. I'm never gonna be able to forget about it. And one part of me is like, maybe you should have just filed a return, Ryan. Let him sell it. No bad feedback. That's probably what most people would have done. But I don't know. Anyways, moving on to the next one. And that was what? Number 5. That was number 5 out of the 32 hollows in Skyridge. All right, we're down to our last package. And then part of me wants to open up a pack of the newer set stuff, and by newer set, I mean just a modern set. I don't even mean something that's just come out. Like, I didn't even buy a single pack of Astral Radiance. I just didn't really care for it all that much. I'm a big enthusiast for these vintage cards, but one part of me just does not feel obligated or inclined to buy into anything that's new. Like, the hype is not going to drive me to buy into it at all. Not anymore. I need to be patient. I've been watching videos that Poke Knowledge has been doing, and everyone's been having these long discussions, and it's kind of been reminding me that, like, all these people have been in the hobby for a really long time. Some of them just a couple years, but, you know, I've only been into it a couple years since getting back into it, and you know, you can accomplish a lot in a couple years. So imagine if you stay in a hobby like this for longer than that, maybe even, you know, decades, you know. You're going to accomplish a lot. All right, so we've got another Skyridge card. We've got number 5 in Skyridge. So I guess what happened here is I just put in like H5 out of H32, and it came up for both the Skyridge 5 and the Aquapolis 5. So for Aquapolis, and this card does look good. Looks a little bit played. Definitely slightly overpaid on this card, which seems to be the case with this set in general. I'm just overpaying on everything. Looks really good from the back, but the front tells a different story. A little bit of separation on this top edge, but I'll show you guys the back just so you get an idea. It looks really, really good. There's like one little nick at the top in the middle of this card. The back looks really good. Against my black shirt, you can see there's like no damage on this card at all. Show you guys the front. And I don't really care about this card that much. It's not an artwork that I'm like, wow, that's amazing. It's not a card that gets me amped, but it's a part of completing the set, and that's really important to me. I mean, I guess it is kind of cool. It's in a field. There's, you know, there's little flowers in the air. What are those things that you blow and they fly all over the place? I don't even know. If you guys can make these out. I don't even know what these things are called. I'm trying to remember what these little things you call and you blow on them, the flowers. Anyways, now I just sound ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think. Don't feel too special about that one, but again, not as much about the card itself as it is just I really wanted to complete the set. Oh wow, that wasn't even set in a top loader. That's crazy. I just realized that. They just sent it in cardboard. Wow, no top loader. Just decided this card does not need a top loader. 60 or 50 bucks, whatever, doesn't need a top loader. Anyways, guys, there are no extra cards here, no thrills, nothing really too crazy to talk about. That being said, let's open one pack. I'm going to open one pack, trying to decide what it's going to be. I'm thinking Brilliant Stars. Let's go for it. One pack of Brilliant Stars. I really like Evolving Skies, but I'm going to go with Brilliant Stars. See if it's anything that we haven't had yet. All right, here we go. We got the... Actually, I'm not going to open a Charizard artwork. I'm going to open an artwork that is not a Charizard artwork. The Charizards I'm saving for last. We're going to open a Super Derpy art. Yeah, I'm going to open a Super Derpy art. All right, let's go for it. I want to move away from doing this kind of content, but I do miss ripping the occasional pack, and it is a lot cheaper than opening a vintage pack worth hundreds of dollars. Same artwork. Okay, all right. Come on, pack magic. Come on, let me know I still got it. Here we go. I don't want to damage the pack because I reuse all this packaging when I do free gifts in my sales. I may even gift what's in this pack to the next person. Also, I really like Brilliant Stars because my name is Orion. Our bar is Starlight. And like brilliant stars, you know? And it says on the back, constellations align in a show of force. Like, this is the set for me, you know? I just bought a lot of Evolving Skies. I'm going to sit on that. It's all sealed product. I got a case of booster boxes. But this is Brilliant Stars, and I really want to get a case of Brilliant Stars, but I just had such a bad experience with this set, and I'm hoping that can be different. I think that there is something good in this one. It's got the black borders. Okay. Babe, was it 3 cards or 4? I think it was 4. All right, I'm going to do the card trick. Doing the card trick. Okay, and we're starting with an energy, which I think is right. I think that's right. All right, so we've got our energy. We've got our steel energy. Trainer. Pachirisu. Trainer. Gosh, I just saw so many of these. It just got so old so quick. Duskull. Sneasel. I really like this Corphish, though. I don't know. I got a thing for Corphish. Gen 3. Okay, we've got this awesome. This is a great artwork, this Magmar. I remember when I first opened these first Brilliant Stars packs, I was like, this is going to be a good set. I just know it. But this was a lucky pack, okay? It was a lucky pack. I never just pick one pack up and happen to know that I'm going to get an ultra rare of some kind. All right? And I hope that it is the Vaporeon Trainer Gallery. That's an achievable expectation, you know? I'm not going to say that I hope it's an alternate art because I'm just not that lucky. I forgot what this trash looking one was. Spiritome. Not trash. Artists worked hard on these animations. Okay, dang it. Our reverse is a berry. Ah, that's tough. So I got an ultra rare behind here. But, of course, I got stiffed on the reverse. All right, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Boom! I don't know what that is. Oh, my gosh. It's a freaking barrel. Ugh. This is my problem with this set. I would just get a ton of these and other derpy hollows that I just don't care about. Ugh. I literally, I may just, the next person that buys something on my Mercari, I'm just gonna give them this exact pack from Brilliant Stars. I'm gonna put this back. Everything's gonna go back to how it was, and yeah, I'm gonna put this right back in the pack. And that is going to be a repacked gift for the next buyer of my stuff. I might even give another repack. I'm not saying this will be the only repack because that kills the fun. Now they know what's going to be in the next thing they purchase, but that'll be in there. And I usually only have the reverse hollows thrown in there for freebies. I'm going to give that hollow away. Anyways, guys, peace out. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was fun for me to open another pack, but it was just another reminder of how bad this set was to me. Anyways, guys, peace out. Good luck on your pulls. Thank you for watching.